folks, how's it going today? Hope everyone's doing really good. We're just testing out this, what is this thing? It's a Magnum guitar. From what I understand, this was made by Cort, C-O-R-T guitars. I really didn't know much about these. This is the first time I've ever had one in my hands. It's all mahogany. It looks like maybe a three-piece body, but yeah, I think it is three. You can kind of see it in the light now. It's pretty wild, actually. It's mahogany, like I said. It's got a pretty nice maple neck on it here. I just refretted the guitar. The owner wanted it redone. It come out really good. It feels nice and smooth on your hand. No high frets. And I was just checking out the sound. Now, this has got a battery in it. It doesn't look like an active pickup to me, but it may have some sort of preamp boost or something in it. I haven't taken the control plate, off the cavity in the back to look at it. I just wanted to plug it in and see what it sounds like. So I just shut all the delay down. It does have kind of a Jerry alembic kind of thing. That was kind of my first impression of it. Now, okay, I'm going to flip the toggles both up. Flip the first one down. It gives it a little boost right there. Back up. But it's got that little glassy kind of tone to it. Alright. Now I'm going to flip this back toggle down, and that really gives it some boost. I'm not sure if it's a splitter. It could be a coil tap, actually, but I'm not sure what the battery's for. It could be for some sort of mid-boost circuit, maybe. Maybe it is active. I really don't know. So there's both switches up, both switches down. Wow. It literally almost triples the volume. The action is a little tall on it right now. And I haven't intonated the guitar. I'm just going to let the owner set it up to his, likings. He knows how to do it anyway, but I did put a new set of Fender tuners on it. Well, they were used, but they're just like new and they work great. And other than that, the guitar's really solid. The neck's nice and straight. It's a pretty sweet guitar, I must say. So it's got that kind of thin, out of phase thing too. When you flip that back one down, it's all business. Let's flip them both down. It gets a little muddy. Another thing too, just acoustically, it's out of tune, but this thing's pretty loud. I I think he got a good deal on this guitar. Like I said, I really don't know a ton about it. You know, it's kind of a Strat thing, of course. That's what everybody was doing back then. It's got a brass bridge plate, pretty thick too, and it has a brass nut. Now, I'm thinking that has something to do with the brightness of it. You know, and like I said, I don't know what's going on with the switching, if that's some sort of a bass boost, mid cut, or treble cut. I've seen that done a few times too, but tons of sustain on this guitar, really. Wow. That's making my little tube amp growl here. Pretty awesome, really. You know, he paid under $100 for this, shipped right to his doorstep. So I think he got a good deal. It's got some nice features. The truss rod is adjustable. You don't have to take any covers off. The tuners were pretty janky, so that was a good upgrade changing those. It is string through body, and it's a hardtail, and it's got a volume and a tone. And like I said, I haven't looked at the internals and just tried to make sense of the wiring yet. I may do that later, but I just wanted to plug it in, make sure it was still working, and just see what it had for a voice. Like I said, it's kind of bright. It's got a little sparkle to it. It actually has quite a few different sounds in it for just one pickup. I'm looking at least 4 sounds right there, you know, instantly. So, pretty cool, all in all. I think he will be happy when he gets his hands around it and plays it. He had played it a little bit when he first got it, but the frets was so low that, you know, it just fretted out anything above the 12. It's not going to happen now, but I always check every fret, every string, all the way from nut to the truss rod adjustment or whatever. This is 24 frets. I will say this: I have some 24 fretters down there, Super Strats. The fret spacing on this is so tight. Once you get up, you know, about from 15 on, I mean, I can't even really get in there good. My fingers are too fat and they just span both fret pieces of fret wire. So if you're going to play up here, you're going to have some little fingers, okay? So anyway, I really appreciate you guys following along on the you know, restoration of this, if you will. And you know, at the end of the day, it's a good thing to learn on this. You know, when you buy guitars like this, there's always some things that are wrong with them. Usually, not always, but that's the stuff that kind of makes you learn how to take care of things here and, you know, fix and repair them. That's really how I was taught, was just from working on my own gear. And you know, I'd pick up inexpensive guitars sometimes, you know, if they felt good. Now, you know, like Squires, I have some Squires here. I don't even think I have an American Strat. This one's a Mexican one. But in any case, once you do the, you know, the work that needs to be done for the guitar to be, you know, actually finished, they make great guitars. They really do. You know, it's usually the fret ends. The tuners are usually no good. I'm just going to say that. And, you know, the saddles could be of inferior quality. If you change that stuff out right there, that's going to really improve the guitar immensely. And of course, get rid of the sharp fret ends. pretty near every Squire I've ever bought or picked up, the fret ends are sharp. I've even seen that on American guitars they were asking thousands for, so, it's just the way it goes. If I was selling a guitar, or if I owned a music store, I was talking about this with a friend, I would, and he told me the same thing. He's like, I picked up 7 or 8 guitars in that store, and the fret ends were sharp. They were out of tune. They just would, that's not how you sell a guitar. If you want to sell it, it needs to feel like awesome in your hand, first of all. Have it intonated. I realize they can't stay in tune, forever, but, tune it up. Maybe every day or two, go down through your line, just make sure they're in tune. Or have your worker do it, If I pick up a guitar and the fret ends feel great, the thing's in tune, it's set up nice, it's intonated, I am more apt to come home with that one versus one that isn't. I'm just saying. I get it. I understand why, retail stores can't do that. It's just, it's part of the game. It's labor and it's something they're gonna have to pay for. But if I'm just selling a guitar that I picked up, something that I'm just gonna flip or something, I'll have it set up nice and playing nice, and that's the game at the end of the day. When someone shows up and grabs that guitar, it doesn't even take a pair of seconds, and it's over. They're like, yep, I'll take it. They want it to feel good. And a lot of people don't want to work on guitars. I understand that. It's not a lot of fun. It can be tedious and just kind of time. It's definitely time consuming. It takes it takes a bit of patience to actually do this stuff. There's no rush in any part of it. You have to really watch every step and don't miss any steps either, because it's just part of the deal. So anyway, thank you for checking out my videos. I did shoot some in-depth videos, or sort of in-depth, on what I did on the fretwork, how I finish them. I even shot a video on these Fender tuners with the 2 studs in the back. You know what I'm talking about? The alignment studs. You have to make 2 holes in the back of the headstock for it. And I showed an easy way to go about that without a drill. It just takes, a little bit of time. It's a lot faster, actually, than drilling them, in my opinion, and it's a lot safer. Less chance of blowing through the headstock and all that stuff. So, again, thank you so much, guys, and I really appreciate all the support, all the kind words in the comments section, and certainly all the information you guys exchange with me on there. That's really huge. I keep going back to some of that stuff and referring to it, because I've learned a ton from you guys, that's for sure. And I know a lot of you guys say that you're, learning some stuff from me. I think that's really great. And that's what it's all about. We just want to kind of keep this going and pass things along. So we'll see you guys real soon. And thanks again. Keep playing. Okie doke.